Yo! Good morning, folks. You listen, Marius, can you shut up for a second? I'm trying to start stream. God damn it, I left my... God. I am the king of leaving my feedback going. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a good Sunday. My birthday weekend has been very relaxing, very chill. We're looking to continue that streak. Actually, give me a second. I need to go open my curtains more so you guys get to enjoy Marius talking.
My training was a lot bigger on stomping than stalking, unfortunately.
There we go.
Right.
They are light. But more Avowed. Very excited. If these guys would shut the hell up, I do have to talk to Marius again. Also, when we were streaming on Friday, I was trying to find the last piece of this. Do you know that island we were on that had all those guys on it? And I was like, I swear it's up here. It's up here. Yeah, it's the last fragment, the fire or whatever. What is it? The Flames of Resurrection. We're nowhere near where you think they are. It says it's above everything else. It's on this like little side ledge you have to climb on. I was super pissed off. I went yesterday and looked for it. I ran all around that island and then eventually found it. I was like, do I know it's there? There's no other island it could be on. Anyways, chaotic start to stream. More Avowed. Very excited. Much wow. We're gonna talk to Marius.
Envoy?
Yo.
You're Messi Verno, huh? I guess if you're looking for an animancer, that's the place to go.
There's some tension between Solus and Fiora that I should know about.
No. None more than usual. Both settlements are survivors. They just use different methods. Don't spend much time worrying about animancy myself. Never really needed it.
Well, I look forward to working with it. Animancy's a tool like anything else.
Right. Where we're going, we'll need all the tools we can get. I've led a few people there from Paradise or Thirdborn, and I've almost lost someone on every trip.
Someone's slipping.
I said almost.
I'm thankful for your expertise.
Just glad I can help. Right. Changing the subject.
Alright. Some rest.
Before I've done some reading.
And we'll exit camp. I'm looking forward to more training. Oh.
Haze. Mirrors. We have touched something like your dreams before.
Why do you keep showing up in my dreams?
Our roots entwine, but we cannot linger here long. We must know. A life for a life. A killer's blood billows in the drain. Did it please you? It pleased us.
Oh, yeah. Revenge is sweet. Don't forget that.
Fangs. The smell of the hound's breath. We will not forget. He should have writhed as we writhe. The bird should have heard his screams. He hurt you. Plucked you from our garden. We cannot forgive.
Save that. I might need it one day.
We bide our time.
Also, I'm a pretty fast reader. So when all the dialogue options come up, I can usually read through all of them like very quickly, so I apologize that I don't like read them all out loud. That's why I typically only read the one that I'm selecting. Because I'm quick with it. You know what I mean? So, you're telling me I can upgrade... Oh, I actually damn it, I had the Adra for Drawn in Winter. Hold up, we're setting up camp again. I didn't realize I had the Adra for that. I want to get that up to a fine quality. Hey guys, we're back! Drawn in Winter. That'll upgrade it up to fine quality. And I can actually get Last Light of Day upgraded. There we go. And Stelgear's Pride. 4 additional damage reductions, so. Very nice. Is there any enchanting we can do? No, these weapons are These weapons are enchanted technically. We can't really do much to them. So, sick. Excuse me. Still fighting off a stupid... Again!
The armored mask. We dream of steel.
We don't hit the camps
charred
very
earth
often.
and flame.
Probably less than we probably
Memory
should.
binds. Heed us. Never speak to her again.
Get out. I don't have time for you.
Venom in your bite. Silence then.
I don't want to talk to you about Lodwyn. I don't. There's... I understand why you wouldn't want to talk to Lodwyn. Or want me to talk to Lodwyn. Oh, that's not good. That's the Dream Scourge. That Shimmer? That's Dream Scourge.
More of this stuff. Has anyone figured as if people weren't hungry enough? And the people weren't hungry enough.
Hello. I hope you don't mind if I just purloin your things. No. Ooh, treasure mine. Oh. It was next to me the whole time. Omnidirectional doors. That's not quite the right weapon. Alright, so they actually resist ice.
Another win, but who's counting?
I don't know if I should take my axe with me then. I don't really have... I got the dagger. I could take the dagger. My flaming dagger out, but that needs to be upgraded quite substantially, and I don't really have the means for that, so hopefully we can find another fun weapon here soon. This is technically where I want to go, but I can't control myself when exploration is involved, so we're gonna go check this house real quick. Then we'll double back, and you guys will see why I named the stream that. Well, there's nothing here, so. Oh, I have.
I explained all that. They still said no.
Gods, someone has to do something.
Dolina.
I don't know what to do. I just don't think they're gonna stop.
When did the Rangers start taking the Zarib side?
Someone want to catch me up?
We have had some of the finest animantic farming equipment available until Zarops came and destroyed it.
The damn
I spoke to
Zarops.
the Rangers about it, but they say the Zarops aren't acting aggressive or killing anyone, so there isn't much they can do.
That's odd. Why would Zarops attack equipment and not just continue the raid?
Maybe we can do something about it.
Finally, someone with a little backbone.
The Zarops have made camp in the swamp to the northwest. I'd say be careful, but my guess is they won't attack you unless you give them a reason.
Oh, I will.
Just go check it out and let me know what you find. I'll let the Rangers know once the Zarops are no longer a threat. Gods go with you, my friend.
Thanks. Alright, so we're gonna... Shoot. Shoot. It's kind of cool. This
Hand in hand, they toil, and the earth gives in return.
Okay.
The smile of the harvest.
I like, yeah, except for that. There's Dream Scourge over here, so it's good. Yeah, I like the vibes already. Like, you know, we're in this new area, the Emerald Stairs. But also, yeah, so that's a whole zombie farming.
Those are no ordinary farmhands.
See what I mean? Dems be zombo wombos. Alrighty then. I guess this is where the literal magic is done. Yep, sorry, here's my first raising, so he's bound to be unstable. How do I prove that undead labor is the future of agriculture? My best example is a violent corpse. More safeguards in their collars, or invest in louder bells. Oh. Oops. Sorry, getting my controls mixed up.
A godlike in Emerald's Den. Well, maybe our luck's improving.
Blighted crop.
I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been elbow deep in Beatrice all day.
Excuse me?
Beatrice. You know, the one with her viscera on display? As you can see, this is my reanimated corpse farm.
We can smell it, too.
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor. But of course, nothing is ever that simple.
You're using the undead for labor?
What am I supposed to do? Just let them decompose?
Yes.
Reanimated corpses are the future of manual labor. Cost-effective, low maintenance, and very friendly. Now, Beatrice, she's being a real problem, if you can believe it.
Yeah,
Would
sure.
you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything that doesn't belong.
This bitch ate some spoiled crops.
Aha! So the blight got into my revenant and interfered with her raising. That confirms one of my theories. Not only is the Dream Scourge affecting our
Ma'am, I love your
it's disrupting animancy, unraveling our work.
accent. Thank you.
Sounds like I have more research ahead of me. But at least now I have a sense of direction.
You have a nice voice.
Thank you for getting your hands dirty on my behalf. Godlike. You're a natural.
I dig through a lot of corpses. I thought everyone did.
Not really. But that's alright. You and I have something in common.
Alright, we'll talk later.
Come back soon.
Hi. Yeah, so it's really funny. So I'm also a big fan of what some would consider B tier video games. Goats. I like a lot of games that a lot of people would consider bad. Me and my best friend were playing this game yesterday called The Last Eora Crew, and I tell you guys, genuinely a fun game. It's it ain't gonna win anybody over, but it is genuinely a fun game that I think we paid like $3 or $4 for it, you know what I mean? So it's not like if it was like really bad, it was like, oh, I wasn't like gonna hurt myself financially for it. Silvo. Ew, he just gacked me. All right. Yeah, have you guys ever played a game where you're just like, man, the setting is really good. I think there's some really good ideas here, but you know, it's like maybe the execution isn't very good. Alright, so they were talking about one of the undead being sort of unstable. I think that was the one they talked about. I guess we'll figure out the mystery around here. But yeah, if you guys are ever in the market, if you ever see that game on sale and you like to play co-op with a friend, I'd recommend picking it up. It has some of the snarkiest, like, writing, but some of the not best. I'm not going to call it terrible. I'm not going to call it horrible. I'm just going to call it not great voice acting. And it kind of lends to a certain level of charm. Like, the gameplay is fully serviceable, except for the one boss that stun-locked me to death like 7 times, and my buddy just had to stand there and watch me die. Yeah, otherwise the game is completely and utterly serviceable, but dear lord, is it hilarious. But it's, I like games with cool universes. If you have a cool universe and you have, like, kind of cool stuff going on, and if the gameplay is serviceable, like, chances are I'll try it at least once. Alright. So that was everything they had to talk to me. Ooh. Hold on, I see a little lockbox. Lockpick. Oh no, it was a primal lock. Thought it said lockpick. I was reading too fast again. There's the coastal farms. Maxime's claim. I don't know. Is that where the Zorps are? Yeah, investigate the Zorb camp. I'll tell you what. Excuse me. I think I'm just gonna flank right, and we're gonna go all the way up here and go investigate that Zorb camp. I think that sounds good, right? That sounds fun. I like, I like the stuff.
You told us that animancy would save our crops, and now look,
Yeah.
spoiled on the vine. Zarif won't even touch them.
Very curious to see, oh man, this game's cool. It's a cool world. There's cool stuff going on.
Almost every Zarup I've ever met has tried to eat me before I could finish saying hello.
Well, that was what I would call tremendously bad shooting. Wrong button. Oh. God dang it. I got paddles on the back of this controller I have. And, it sure makes controls in certain games a lot simpler. The problem is, it's a corded controller. I did, for my birthday, order myself an Xbox Elite controller. I've had a lot of troubles with Xbox controllers over the last couple of years. And I've gone through, shoot, probably a controller a year, I think. Probably more than your average person would go through. And this corded one is a backup controller, actually. But I decided to splurge for my birthday. There's my headset telling me battery low. But I decided to splurge for my birthday and got myself an Elite controller. It was actually on sale, so I didn't pay full price for it. Paying $100 for a controller is kind of insane, but I want to purchase a controller that's not going to go bad, you know what I mean, in 6 months. Oh, stick drift. We've solved the stick drift. No, you guys haven't solved stick drift for anything, bro. Dream Thrall Queen. Go for the little ones. Alright. Alright, you're down. I'll back off to get my...
They're coming for the queen. Take her out.
I mean... Queen's been dead. Smooth with it. So looks like a group of folks that didn't get very far now, did they? Thanks for the gubbins, though. I appreciate your contribution to my pockets. Yeah, little turd. Cool. So we're just gonna keep kind of hugging this right wall. Head deeper in. Like, we'll investigate this. Like,
That tower's for Fjord's Rangers. It's where they stand around and argue about the best route to Shatterscar.
go bother him. Craig's Beacon, nice. Got a checkpoint. Might be another mission. There is a mission here waiting for me. Splendid.
Get the beacon dry. Fresh wood and tinder, and I need it.
It's also interesting playing a game. I thought about this from the perspective of just sort of everything in the game. That like mushrooms are such a big focus of the game. There's not a lot of games do that. I mean, The Last of Us, you know, being an exclusion. I don't know why mushrooms seem like it's like they're like everywhere in this game, and it's kind of cool because I mean it kind of lends to a certain level of alien. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just had a realization, and I feel so dumb. So typically when I go to pull my weapons, I hit Y. And so if I hit the trigger, it pulls out my melee weapons. If I hit Y, it automatically switches to my bow. But if I put my bow away and hit Y again, it pulls out my melee weapons. So I'm the idiot here who's been using the wrong buttons
Not sure how,
to
but
do
we'll
these
get
things.
there.
Ranger Asirno?
I agree that this is important, Masoni. But if we don't focus on hunting, people will starve.
How is a potential murderer in our ranks not your top priority?
It is mine.
You don't think it's real, is that it? You think I'm jumping at shadows?
Definitely patient. Hello, I'm standing right here.
One moment, please, Envoy. We were just finishing.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm not saying it's impossible, Masoni. Only that more immediate dangers require our attention. We'll talk about it later.
Meanwhile, someone's tearing us apart from the inside.
Stretch too thin. Maybe we can help.
What interest does Adir have in Fjord's affairs? We've survived without your sainted help for this long, and we don't need you now.
The land wasn't trying to kill us before. These are desperate times, Captain. You must see that.
We've suspected the killer among our ranks for several days, but there hasn't been time to investigate.
Seems like a killer among the Rangers would go right to the top of the list, but what do I know?
I told you I'll do it.
We've had to redouble our hunting to feed Fjord, and the bandits and Zarips are running us ragged. Every ranger we lose brings us closer to starvation.
What makes you think there's a murderer among your rangers?
Two of our best, Monato and Verano, have failed to report back. Neither of them would fall easily to creatures they faced 100 times before.
Monato is the most skilled tracker we have, and Verano is our most accomplished archer.
I've heard of Monato. He hunted the Black Padfoot a few months back. That thing was impossible to track, but he did it.
You really think one of their own would betray them?
The only threat they wouldn't be prepared for would come from someone they trust.
As if that weren't enough, my rangers spotted a stranger near town this morning. They kept to the shadows, wearing some kind of mask.
Tell him about Durso and Casagrada.
All right, Envoy, if you really want to get involved, 2 of my rangers have been acting strangely since the others disappeared. Rangers Dorso and Casagrada.
That's a powerful accusation to make. I know you Rangers are a tight bunch.
Would they really turn on their own brethren?
Both are good people, but they're connected with my missing men, and they haven't been particularly forthcoming.
We'll talk to
I've moved Dorso and
Dorso.
Casagrada to posts just outside Fior. I haven't explained why, but Dorso's probably figured it out. Speak with them, and follow any leads they might turn up. I'm still not convinced either of them is a murderer, but...
It's better to be sure.
Thank you for trusting me with this.
You're not the ally we expected to find, but I appreciate it all the same.
Watch yourself in the wilds, Envoy.
Eh.
And Godspeed.
I can't think of much worse than turning on your squad, except having to suspect your own people. We should help them.
Agreed.
Good. We're all in agreement that we are going to help. Because even without your guys' agreement, I was going to do it anyways. Hello, I'm looking for things and stuff of that nature for myself. Jesus. 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 Potato. So, I'm also... I feel like we should head in to town. There's probably going to be more missions in town as well. I feel like it might be worth heading into town. Now that I'm thinking about it. I'm also thinking of, you know, collecting our next... as a method for collecting our next companion. So actually, I got an idea. I'm going to run sort of this way. I'm big on map exploration, so... yeah, we're gonna just kind of head on back here real quick. We're gonna head into town. I saw interactable. To deliver truffle farmers who are called to fly at highly aside far too soon, we honor your sacrifice as surely as the wilds claimed your lives. We will reclaim your lands so that your work may live on after you. But yeah, I would like to, because like Marius, we got Marius, but I grabbed him really late. And I feel like it might be worth going into town and attempting to grab our next companion, you know what I mean? Also, we're gonna check this spot out real quick. Farmer's market.
What do you mean that's all you've got? Last week you said there would be grain.
I know what I said, but we only have so much to go around.
Are the enemy monsters starving as well? Or
Godlike.
Alright.
no cutting in line?
Shut up.
Here first.
I can potentially be a problem for you if you would like that. I mean, of my own recognizance, I could become a threat. So there's a bunch here. Alright. Is a merchant here? I'm running the completely wrong way to get into this merchant. Right. Is that you? No, you're just farmer.
You're the first godlike to come through in... well, I can't remember how long. I hope that's a good sign.
It's definitely not a bad sign.
I'll take what I can get. If the gods don't bless us with a harvest soon, this market will be empty come winter.
Sold with an animancer.
Really? You know the gods don't exactly favor animancy.
That hasn't stopped anyone in these parts.
Some say the old gods aren't here. Or maybe they just don't care for the living lands. If you need an animancer, you'll have to clear it with the governor. He lives in the big manor on the far side of town. Let me know if anything strikes your fancy.
Okay, let's see what you got for sale. Animancer Swallowtail. Maximum essence and carry capacity. Interesting. Blade armor. I don't need that. Fragments of the offering. I provides information on locations of fragments of Skane's god totem. Ooh, yeah, I want that. Thank you. All your lockpicks, please. And buy your health potion. That being said, would you like so I have 46. Tell you what, I'm gonna sell 36. I don't use really use magic all that much. You know what I mean? So that is pointless for me. Yeah, we're gonna head into Townsville's. But yeah, we got Marius kind of late, and I wanted to explore with him more, because then, you know, you can get to know him more, and you can do stuff, and they can, you know, you're getting more story because your companions are talking to you. I'm almost 100% sure the pink chick that we bumped into. Okay.
They'd be grateful for our advice.
So yeah, I want to be able to, like, hopefully get her into my squad, and you know, get to know her more and have her for the adventures.
Did you now? Captain Masoni said he'd never seen anything like it.
So I think it'd be fun. Plus, I think there's gonna be more objectives in town, so I think it's worth.
The Emperor's envoy. Inquisitor Ludwig said you might be heading this way.
And to whom am I speaking?
Captain Alfair of the Steel Garrote. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy.
I suppose the Valayans don't like Adaran selling them their own business.
If our experiments are affecting Adaran interests, this is our business. And when the time comes, the Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of those interests.
I think I have some ideas of what you mean, Captain.
Barter for peace, prepare for war. We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
Does subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
Oh, well, he's not very up in hip. Thanks. Thanks. That's so nice of you. Chimkins. Hi, ma'am. Rosanna Fallow.
Oh, you startled me. This old woman can get lost in prayer from time to time. You must be the Adaran envoy I've been hearing about. Apologies for any hardships you may have experienced getting here.
Not really.
The failing crops, the strange beasts, and even the dream scourge are all the result of our neglect of the dead.
I doubt it's your fault, but if it is, you'll have to make amends.
I will gladly accept any punishment deemed appropriate. It's the least I deserve. The dead of Fjord expect certain rituals to be carried out. I have failed to perform those rituals, and now the spirits are angry.
This problem could possibly have anything to do with angry spirits. What if we carried out the rituals
Are
instead?
you volunteering us to hang out in a graveyard?
Yeah!
Oh, if you would, that would simply be wonderful. I wouldn't know how to thank you. Our recent
Oh, I
dead
got some
require a
ideas.
wield to ease their passage
Money
from
being
life.
first.
Without it, they can't rejoin the cycle.
You've got people waiting in line for their next meal, and you want to waste food on the dead?
I got food from the grain merchant stores. I just need someone to leave it at the graves. The dead will take it from there.
Flesh and bone. They bring the fruit to those who cannot eat. What tree calls for its branches to endure these rituals?
Seems like a waste of food when the rest of the town is starving.
I had to take the food. The fate of Fjord depends on it. I know Elena would understand how important it is to pay tribute to the dead.
Feeding the living should outweigh the needs of the dead. No matter the reason, you are a thief and you should be punished.
Once the ritual is done, I will happily stand for punishment. I know what I've done, and I know why I did it.
Except payment for this ridiculous. This is far from the craziest thing we've done today. Let's do it.
I like your spirit. I feel better about
You're still being
this
punished,
already.
but
The first
screw it.
offering goes to a cliffside grave on the southern coast.
Understood.
The second offering goes to a grave in the swamp, far to the west from here.
And the third?
The final offering should be taken to the truffle farm east of Fjord, where a family lost their lives to the encroaching wilds.
Seems like a waste of perfectly good food.
I understand how it looks, but appeasing the dead is vital, especially in times like
Having
this.
fought the
I
undead.
can't thank you enough for helping to ease the conscience of an old lady. Please.
Cool. Having legitimately fought the undead, we are 100% in the know on.
Seems that way.
We know that the undead can actually get a little rowdy.
How can you know that? He's not far.
Be patient.
Yeah, let me try climbing that ladder. It doesn't go anywhere. Stupid. Explore town. Yeah, and we are also looking for the pink chick, who had a lot of saucy things to say when we met her. I'm looking forward to talking to her some more. She was actually quite funny. I know, like, a lot of people meet her and a lot of people are bummed that there's no, like, romance in this game. Which I don't care. I think romance can be fun in a game. But, you know, I don't need it in all of my games. It's fun when it's there. I don't lament it when it's not. Well, that door doesn't go anywhere. Okay.
Rejuvenate and revitalize your soul.
Are you actually honest, Emil? I'm stuck on hello, citizens. Who's in here?
Can I interest you in
Abrit Poria.
Welcome to Poria in Velino, the finest legitimate apothecary of Emerald Stair.
Need some supplies. Oh, you have exceptional stuff. Ew. What is that, a wand? One hand ranged. What does that actually do? 5% attack damage, maximum wand range. Bonus shock damage. Well, if I did magic, you would be the person I would need to talk to, eh? Awakened Adra? Oh, that's to get to exceptional grade. You know what? I'm going to purchase that. And then I got Moonstone. So I made a good chunk of my money back. That Awakened Adra was like, that was like $3 grand. Thanks, just leaving explosives.
All ingredients are fully stocked.
Like, just the interiors look super nice, too. They feel like good, living, breathing... I know there's... Oh, you're the bounty board. Bounty Belderano? What will be given for killing the Earth Blight known as Belderano. A number of rangers and settlers perished in a natural disaster, and now their souls are bound together in agony, incarnated as the Blight. Please put them out of their misery.
Oh, those poor souls.
The Trantons. Attention will be given for killing the notorious Tranton bandit gang located in the Western Forest. Those outlaws are responsible for a number of raids on outlying farms. Someone needs to ensure that these raids end for good.
Oh, the Trenton.
Old Nuna. Attention will be given for killing an ancient and dangerous bear that has taken up residence within the grotto. Some citizens familiar with the region's history recognize this bear as Old Nuna, a beast responsible for the death of many rangers.
Be careful with old...
Delum. Will be given for killing a group of Delumgan within the Western Forest. They've been acting more aggressively, attacking rangers on patrol. Zorps. Killing Zorps that have taken residence of abandoned farms northwest of Fjord. And then wanted Sansa, a cartographer in paradise, has reported existence of Felicia missing in the Emerald Stair.
They're not
Okay.
evil, it is just in their nature to push back against the expansion of civilization.
We get a bunch of delicious bounties. I would say most of the bounty fights have been like super fun. The bandits one was probably my least favorite because it was just like, it was just a bunch of enemies. It wasn't like you fought like one particularly like strong or interesting enemy. It was just a bunch of bandits. We do need to get set up a camp. I keep forgetting to cook. You can like cook stuff, and I keep forgetting to do that because I forget that that's something I can do. Hector Brewer.
If you're... we have only 2...
I don't really care. Is there something going on around here?
To put it gently.
There was a piece of mine. Yeah, okay. Really just came in for a cup of tea. I don't look at what you're selling, but it's literally a treasure map. Cool. War Mage's Bracers. Minus 10% ability essence cost plus 50% shock damage. Nice. If I was doing a shock build, which I haven't found any shock melee weapons actually, come to think of it, that could be very powerful. I do have an item to increase fire damage, which I have been contemplating. I like the frost axe, but I have been contemplating switching back to my fire dagger so I can do just a full fire build. It's just setting folks on fire. And I've noticed that fire too has a tendency to, we haven't really found much that resists it. Chiata's basement key, alright, that's an important location. Oh, common grimoire of elements. I'm keeping one common grimoire on me in case I run into an elemental puzzle and I don't really have anything to get through it. Because then I can, you know, just use a little bit of magic to help me activate whatever. So it's I think even if you're a like a warrior or a ranger build, I think you should invest in a... Hold up. This is an insane jump I'm about to try to make. Yeah, I'm not making that. Yeah, I think you should carry a grimoire on you to... do stuff like that, you know what I mean? Heyo. Nice. Shoot, come to think of it, we're...
Careful, or we'll get thrown out of the pub. We're already.
With the amount of food I've recently found, I actually don't really need to cook. That's also one reason I've completely and utterly forgotten to do it. Is because there's just so much food everywhere. See? It's just potatoes. Thanks for the dagger. Savi Brewer.
Well, I'll be a godlike in the bone. Apologies for the ruckus outside.
Search for an answer. You know any?
You can't take a piece in the fjord without.
Okay.
But
cool.
finding outside and up the stairs, they're arguing with Vidaro. Just follow the profanity.
Cool. I literally just came in here to see what you had for sale. I don't particularly care about the rest of that. But thank you for the lockpicks. And then there's a man in here, a ranger, who's lamenting life, Lieutenant Fidelio.
Look out for her, Fidelio.
Look at this handsome son of a bitch.
How hard could that have been?
Yeah, can I help you?
If I could help myself, do you think I'd be in here? I don't mean that. I have a lot on my plate.
Where's the rest of your squad? Shouldn't you be out on patrol?
I'd like to be. They're out searching. Someone had to hold down the fort.
At the
My
tavern?
2 youngest rangers were supposed to report back from their rounds. I assumed they'd turn up. But it's been 3 days now. They're still not here.
Few of them found them at your service.
Brasilia. Their names are Belena and Adalaro. I doubt they'll be apart. They were good rangers once. But since they've caught each other's eye, all they do is sneak off to...
Screw each other?
Oh, fine. Get right to it, then.
Well, there's worse places to make the four-legged beast. I promise you that.
New recruits running off with each other? Oh, man. This brings me back.
Anyway, I never thought I had any cause for concern. They always find their way back eventually, but they haven't this time. They're out there, all alone, and they could be in danger.
I'm trying to place this accent. I'm sure Bear's eaten them by now. You don't have to explain yourself. I'd be worried about my charges too.
The last time I saw them, I sent them to patrol the northern riverbed. If you go that way, please, keep an eye out for them.
Cool. I'll go find your canoodling recruits.
Maybe we don't look too soon. Give them a while. You know what I mean?
I do, Kai. I do. Well, hot damn. That's a fancy place. Hello.
Well, I was not expecting such an esteemed guest in my humble workshop. Are you in need of any weapons or armor? The roads haven't been safe as of late.
You told me about this metal.
Is that Gelarde? This is star metal. Very rare stuff. Where did you get this? Nay, don't tell me. I'd be tempted to go looking for some more, and that would certainly not end well.
Can you do anything with it?
No. Unfortunately, I don't know how to work the metal into anything useful. Only enchant it. I did receive a shipment from Sola's Keep recently, however. A mace crafted out of star metal, brought to me by a trader from Galloway's Tusks. I suggest you make your way there if you're looking for someone to work that beautiful metal into a proper weapon.
Galloway's Tusks? Come on, it can't be that complicated. I bet you 5 skates of Smith and Thirdborn would know what to do with this stuff.
Take that bet.
And I'll take your money eventually.
Is there anything else I can help you with, amigo?
Show me your wares. Holy mess. Alright. Let's take a exceptional great hammer, exceptional great axe, exceptional arquebus. Jeez, even exceptional dagger, $7,000. Lodestone, one-handed mace. Low stun to nearby targets. It is power attack deal, so it deals high, very high stun. Exceptional brigandine armor. So, of course, exceptional armor is going to be higher quality than my armor, because it's exceptional. Let's buy all those. I think all of... This wasn't $600 a piece, dude. I feel like money is kind of a tough one in this game. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like cash is sort of a difficulty. Oh, that's as far out as I can do. That kind of blows. So that's where I need to be to meet the governor. Let's pop in here. I'll talk to you in a second. I'm looting first. Also just looking for my pink friend.
What do you think of Giatta's theory? Well, my experiments...
Oh, I just noticed that really dope-ass stained glass. Hold up, I'll look at it more in a second. Oh, that's pretty. What? I saw there was more down here. Oh, the reflections on it. Oh. Thank you guys for not locking anything. It's rather grand of you to not seal any of your goods and services away.
The libraries have It's the business I'm concerned about.
This again. You're beginning to sound like Giatta.
Have you ever stopped and
Nope.
I have to do something. I can't let anyone else discover this.
I don't really care about you, my guy. Can I poke this thing? Missing a dragon heart. Animancy equipment. Okay. Something tells me this place will be important later, so I'm going to ignore it. If you would like my travel to Emerald Stairs, let's door out. Hi, thanks for the random precious gem just sitting there. Hi. Just all over town, man. Thankfully, this place is a lot smaller than Paradise. Sometimes locations don't need to all be monolithic in size. And for that, I'm grateful. You know what I mean? Like, I don't... Having multiple very large cities would be just hurtful. Some games you get in and you're just like, oh my god, dude. Like, what? So let's go this other way now, before I reach the governor's.
If only we had...
Can I go in here? I've not been in here. Alright. So I imagine our pink friend is more than likely... Alright, we've been through here. Oh.
The food stores won't replenish themselves.
Perhaps the crops
Yeah, our friends probably in the governor's office, if I'm being any sort of smarty pants about my general gaming knowledge.
They made up their minds before we even started.
Thanks. Pardon me. Just busting up in there and everybody's just like, oh, okay. But yeah, I also like the fact that you could take any weapon in this game and essentially bring it into endgame if you felt so inclined to do so. I am a big fan of that. Big fan of that. It is not an easy feat by any means, but Governor Ignacio Vidaro.
How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The
Yeah,
dream scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike?
Slarty Bartfast at your service.
Charmed. Forgive me for staring. It's just we don't see many of your kind anymore.
It'd be like that.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
I don't even know my own god.
Numbers are high, but I don't see any assassins. Yet.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
I'm literally an envoy. Excuse me, but I'm talking to this captivating young lady.
Did you hear that, Ignacy? You should be taking notes.
Ah, of course. The Adiran envoy. Ambassador Hildgard sent a missive telling me to expect you. How delightful. You speak with a measure of authority, but I caution you to remember who's in charge around here.
Now that's what I call a first impression. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
Are you gonna come with me? I'll take you as a companion,
Call
mademoiselle.
that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now our farms.
So I'm here. Perhaps anyone can help me stop it.
Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
We definitely agree on that.
Yes.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
So in order dying farms to start starving.
As usual, Giatta never misses a chance to slander me. I don't ignore her concerns, only her methods.
And you still do nothing. Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
It must be nice that all the arguing isn't about you, for once.
Thanks, Kai. I agree.
I'm just
I just simply agree. Everybody's always fighting.
Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
I think she knows what she's doing. Oh, let me take her off your hands. I'll make sure nothing goes wrong.
I see you're unfamiliar with animancy. You don't appreciate just how
Oh, I
dangerous
do.
that could be. Are you going to tell him about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart.
If we worked together, I wouldn't stand between you and your ambitions.
Really? Unexpected from an Adiran. But how could I refuse an offer like that?
I mean, she
Well,
sounds like
Governor,
she's
looks
in the
like
same
I'm
fight we
taking some
are.
time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Jatta.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Giatta Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Messiverno.
Banished?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giatta is an outcast.
You're making a mistake.
Perhaps. But I can't just let her continue to poison the minds of my animancers.
They aren't your animancers. Your father understood that.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father.
Yeah, he's a loser.
I've done all I can for Fior Messiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west by the workshop.
She isn't who I expected to meet. But I'm glad I found her. It's in here.
I've got a powerful feeling we weren't supposed to see this.
Ah, she has the Dream Scourge. There's a room already clear. Before he left us, your father was a proud, stubborn, wonderful man who made a few word of advice on his behalf. Those who rule with power are destined to be overthrown by power. Those who rule with heart are destined to be cherished long after they are gone. I can feel the fog drifting back over my thoughts. Goodbye, Ignacy. Hopefully not for long. Your mother Estelle. Shimmering wings, gnashing teeth. True through the dirt. Where are my hands, Ignacy? Where are my hands? My hands. My hands. Oh. I'm tempted to talk to the governor again and be like, hey, so your mother. I was like, yep, it's the Imperial Envoy. You might want to stay away from him. Oh, there's the bedroom key that I've already lockpicked my way into because I'm impatient. Valayan breastplate, medium unique. Hey, make sure to hit the right button. So this is cast power shot when taking damage greater than 3%, stamina regenerate, 2% damage reduction, 1 additional damage reduction, and plus 20% movement speed. So I can be fast as hell. I like Stelgar's Pride. Better. You get 2% damage reduction and then a 1 damage reduction. Just seems kind of... It's a bunch of arbitrary numbers, you know what I mean?
I'm sorry you had to witness that spectacle. Giatta is a spirited animancer, but she can be intolerable at times. Whatever you may think of us, I welcome you to Fior Messiverno.
Never a dull moment.
I miss the days of even-tempered debate and good-natured rivalry. Quilici wants us panicking over what he can't even prove. If there's a threat to Emerald Stair, it's that old man and his fear-mongering. Don't waste your time on him.
That'll be my choice to make.
For your sake, I hope you make the right one.
This Nimdude wouldn't see a Balrog coming if it did a little dance right in front of him.
If there's nothing more, I have a city to run.
Why is your mother locked up in her bedroom?
I knew I heard someone snooping about. And you have the gall to confront me like a common criminal.
I'll do what I want.
This conversation is over.
Does she have the dream scourge?
It's not a topic for discussion.
No, because I'm asking you.
No more of this. You go about your business, and I'll go about mine.
I mean,
Relax, Amarkul. Just asking questions.
Yeah, this guy's a loser. Absolute loser, dude. Loser. Loser. So talk to Giatta. Ignore that loser.
It did not go as I had planned.
Giatta.
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
Giatta, some manners, if you please.
I thought she was being polite.
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego.
He's focusing on the wrong problems, that's for certain.
What does he know? He isn't even an animancer.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior Misiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone.
Stuck to your principles. That's what matters.
I wish I could take credit for Giatta's stubbornness, but she learned that on her own.
Thanks, old man. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long.
Once we've cured it, what's next for
A
you?
good question with a good answer. For now, I shouldn't bother you with the details. I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you. I never expected to see an Adiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers.
Not everyone in Adir hates animancy.
We will set aside our differences for the greater good, won't we, Giatta?
Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days.
You look at me as if I'm some kind of
Indeed.
experiment.
Some of my colleagues would fight me for the opportunity to study you. I only bring it up because animancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind. While I pack up my belongings, you can help me by... I don't even know. I just realized this is the end. I have to leave Fior Misiverno. Forever.
For God's sake, Kulichi, say something encouraging to your people.
You may not see it from this vantage, my dear, but you have outgrown these walls. I always knew this day would come, just as I knew how much it would pain you. Please, just leave. That's all I ask.
Kulichi, I will make you proud.
Nice.
I promise.
Once again, you missed the point. You have made me proud, Giatta.
Thank you. I'm ready. Well, not ready. We have a few loose ends to tie up first. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem, much less act on a solution. Today, that changes. I need help from the animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an outcast.
Oh, I'm not. Maybe I'll have better
I hope
luck.
so, because we're running out of options.
No, we're not.
Monto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage
I know.
southeast of
I met her.
And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fjord. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name, and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge.
Such an eclectic bunch of animancers.
No one ever achieved the impossible without being a little unhinged.
Truth.
We're about to make history. But first, research.
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. Might want to get extra rations next time we go shopping.
Godlike, Imperial Envoy, Research Assistant. Who knew?
Alright, so we got more mission. Cool, it's time to exit and go nuts. We're gonna go explore some. So she's an animancer. I thought she was gonna, I didn't know if she was gonna come with us. I don't, as I said, I knew Kai, and I think the pink chick. But I don't know anyone else, honestly. I know there's not that many companions in the game. Kasara. Defeat the angered spirits at the truffle farm. As I said, we might continue our exploration now. We'll do a little bit. We'll do a little bit of exploring before we get back to the main mission. Oh, speak to the grain merchant as well. Let's we'll go do that too. About the stolen food.
Listen, if you need food, you're going to have to get in line like everyone else.
You should know, Elder Rosanna stole food from your larders.
I had noticed food missing, but I hoped it was rats. I would normally let this sort of thing slide, but right now, every piece of food missing is a person who goes hungry.
I got the stolen food back from Rosanna.
Ah, thank you. Look, I'm happy to have this back, but I have to imagine Rosanna had a reason for taking this stuff.
She wanted to use it in a ritual to assuage the dead.
I should have known. My family shares the same beliefs. It's just feed the people, then worry about the dead. I don't hold this against her. Rosanna truly has Fior's best interests at heart, even if her priorities are out of order. Thank you for returning the food. It's a small thing, but it's a big deal to us.
The people needed this food more than the dead do. You made the right choice.
Yeah, I did. Oh. Oh, it got rid of the mission. There's no more mission. That is actually hilarious. There's someone else who needs something. I also hear sparklies. Okay. Silvio Pianini.
What do I tell Sylvia? What do I tell the children? It's not bad enough that their mother would... A little earlier and you'd have beaten the other bandits to my crops. But I guess that's on you, isn't it?
Why don't you tell me what you lost instead of insulting me?
I left the whole pile right here. Enough food Good food, safe food, to get us through the next few months. I went inside just for a moment. The bandits took everything. This was probably her last harvest. There's not a damn thing left to eat.
I'll bring the stolen food back.
When they ran away, I saw them following the river north. They're probably hiding up there, waiting to steal from someone else.
They could try to steal
You
from
come
me,
back
but
with
they're
my
gonna,
crops,
you
and
know.
I'll give you whatever I can. You can't put a price on survival.
Let's go. Everybody all right?
There's 2 mushrooms and a spider, my boy. Hello. Just a fine great hammer laying on the ground. And a random skeleton. Yeah, right. Are these affected by the Dream Scourge? Dream Thrall? Yeah. Dems be Dream Scourge spooters. Wrong button. There we go. As I say, I play so many different video games that I get controls mixed up. As I said, I've been playing a lot of this, and then Cyberpunk 2077. So, like, those two have comparable control schemes, and those two are probably the worst offenders for getting me all finger-tied. And this was the truffle farm over here. I wonder if the Angry Spirit's still hanging out. I really would like for me to stop hitting the wrong buttons. I literally confirmed earlier that if I hit a different button, things are different.
Right. This place has seen better days.
Hey, what? Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, we're not done yet. Wrong button. Rolling slow motion. Stop putting your weapons away.
Well done. Who's ready for more?
Certainly not these guys. Okay. Couple of buildings here to potentially inspect. That is -1. Dirty key. Could just lockpick my way into there. It's really not much of a hassle. I'm pretty loaded with lockpicks right now. I would just jump in through the window. Seems like the my preferred course of action. So if I could save some snot picks, it'd be pretty cool. I and Marius want to talk. That's a unique item. We'll grab that last. Turns out it's like the only thing to grab in here. Never mind. If you're not first, you're last. Valayan gauntlets. Let's see what those do. Ooh, plus 50% attack damage with swords and daggers. It's giving me max stamina, so I'm kind of cool with that for now. Did I check this door? I did. There's no handle, so. So rolling crags. Let's go. We'll do the Zorop bounty. Find Balena. Investigate the Zorop camp. So we're gonna kind of just. We're gonna try to balance our time out a little bit here. Between doing story stuff and whatnot. It does seem like story stuff is like, I feel like if you focus strictly on story with this game, I feel like you get through this game pretty quickly. It's a Zorop camp. I need to stop hitting that. He was gonna staff slam me, dude, and I was about to get super pissed off with that. You're big. Okay. I was nowhere near that, but alright. Alright, I don't know why you wouldn't sprint when I hit the sprint button, but that's not cool. Bleed and fire, and my homies are attacking you. I'm just gonna put my weapons away. I'm gonna let that handle itself. It's a random Zorop camp. It's so funny. Every time we we fight a camp, there's always bears. Why are bears hanging out with the lizards? I don't understand. I don't think I need to understand, and I don't think I ever will understand. But it's a huge curiosity as to why there are bears and lizard dudes fighting together. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not confused as to the relationship between bears and lizard men, you probably should be. I'm gonna be real honest, because I know I am. Knock that dude down a peg. Oh! We're gonna work in a zigzaggy pattern as I work to just sort of work to just kind of explore, find stuff out. As I said, we'll probably go do a bounty, probably go handle another mission, and then we'll probably come and do a little bit more story. As I said, I want to try to get our next companion before we do all of our exploring.
This one's mine.
So that way as I said, it's about just having them with me so I can Hey guys. Maybe go for that priest. Okay. There is a lot of enemies. Horde style, there's a lot of them, but they're not particularly strong. I'm gonna. Oh, we're not done. I'm gonna loot these guys up real quick because I don't feel like having to come back. You know what I'm saying? Knock everybody aside, get in here. I got you, fam.
That's all of them.
That tactic worked better than anticipated. It's like, I got grenades equipped. I'm just gonna pitch a grenade in there, knock everything down, and then get to swinging. It worked out great. I love it when a plan comes together. I'm pretty tactically sound, you know what I mean? I'm usually pretty good at coming up with a plan pretty quickly and kind of executing it. Emerald Splitter, fine two-handed melee weapon. I should have been contemplating getting rid of my ranged as well. I don't... Range is fine, I guess, but I'm not... I find myself using my bow or whatever I have less and less and less and less and less as we progress. So there's been part of me that's like, do I really want to keep it? Emerald Splitter. Power Textile. High poison accumulation? Oh, you're good looking. That's a sweet looking axe. That being said, guys, it's time for a bathroom break. I shall be back in a moment. The coffee hitting good. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, where are we on the map? Pargrun Way Station. Let's double back here. Delicious Dream Scourge. I love it. It tastes so good. Sometimes I wonder what I'm looking at. I just stop and I stare at things, and I'm just like, you know what? I am here for the adventure. I don't think there's anything up there, nor do I think I can get up there. I mean, there is stuff up there, but... Here we go. Just launched your homie. Well, there's a reason they call them sporling death blooms now, isn't it? It's just a random enthralled dream thrall. Alright. Just a random dream scourged woodsman. That was weird. A little bit of hang time there. Oh, dank spores, brother. Give me your dank spores. Was there a bear in the middle of that fight? I was not... I didn't even notice. I was too busy running around smashing dudes with a two-handed axe. Can I get up there? There's something up there. I want it. Even if it's just this. Get right. Yep. Yet again, you never know what you're gonna find around here, man. That's really not what I wanted to do, but it's what I'm doing. So there's the ranger. There's all this over here, though. Just a unique item hidden on here. Yeah. Hejild's handy hide. Just tucked into a pit. 10%, minus 10% incoming fire frost shock damage, plus 40 maximum health. It's actually... Oh, because it's a +2. It's got higher damage reduction, additional damage reduction, but lower overall damage reduction. Got it. And we're gonna stick with my armor. It's a bear. Of course, they're gonna be poison resistant. Because, I mean, they are mushrooms. Ow. They are not giant blade resistant, though, you know? We are about to hit level 10, though, which we are going to get some access to some cool stuff. Thought I heard the sparkling of loot. Couldn't hear anything with the splashing of our feet. Really interfering with my going up. I guess not. That was dumb.
Show me what you got. Arms up.
You little turd. You little turd. Just climbed all the way up there and then he ran from me. Oh, it's Kai. He's just on fire. I was like, what the hell is that? Something completely normal. That bounty is so far away. That bounty is so far away. Another unique. Euthasian gaunts. Yeah, you guys might not want to come in here. I survived the Valiant Republic's wilderness and the failed harvest, but after a sleepless night, my beloved woke up gibbering incoherent nonsense. I don't think she even recognizes me. And I found a mushroom in our bed. I think it was growing in her hair. Enough is enough. We survived so much, but we can't survive the dream scourge. Maybe it's the land that's sick, and we're just feeling the symptoms. All I know, taking her out of Emerald Stair with prayers that fresh air and a change of scenery will clear up this illness. Forgive us. We never gave up on Fiormes Inverno. The living land gave up on us. Farewell. Thanks for the sausage. Let's see what those gauntlets do. Maces and two-handed hammers. Nice. So also, yes, there is a full parry mechanic, but I'm not the biggest fan of parry mechanics, so I will, if I can, I will avoid it. To me, it's I would rather focus on one type of defense in a game like this. Stamina. That's definitely me. I'm a mile out. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. One thing I wish this game did do, though, is allow you to enchant your own weapons. I know that's not a priority for every developer, but it would have been... oh, I'm over encumbered. Let's, I don't really need to clear that much room, but there's a camp over here, so it is pretty cool. Brr. There was legitimately one enemy in here.
We got 'em all.
Someone fought their ass off in here, dude. What? Hey guys, keep over encumbering myself. Let's keep doing it. There's a fine arquebus finally.
Watch for spiders.
Keep quiet.
Whole cave under here, bro. Oh, who the hell is that? He's a tier 3. That is a... Is that a dream scourged ogre? Oh, alright, I'm gonna need, he is very bleed resist. What's that? I want it. That's another fragment of star metal. Try to set him on fire. Sick. Most things in this game. I go to do one thing and wind up doing 15 others. Oh, Marius just shot that man in his dongle. Awakened Adra. Alright, there's just a big plagued ogre down here. Guarding another star metal fragment. Just, alright, you guys just teleported on top of my head. That was weird. Don't do that again. I like that. Bruh. 20 lockpicks, which is a very good common mace. Break you down. Common axe too. Yet again, there's some sort of story here, you know what I mean? Like, something happened here. Like, something was going on. And I'm just, like, in the middle of it. I'm here, like... I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna go explore this house. And all of a sudden, I'm in the basement fighting a Dream Scourge Ogre. It's like... 2 plus 2 is 4, apparently. And 4 is very wild. Outer Waystone. Alright. One thing I keep forgetting to do is I can send items I'm not using, so I can store my rare stuff. Actually, I should probably be breaking some of this crap down. I'm gonna be real honest. Like light armor, I'm not using that. We're not using heavy armor. Arcanus gloves, I can get rid of those. Black wings, I can get rid of those. Gloves of strangle, I can get rid of those. Dodge and carry capacity. I'll hold on to some of those, I guess. 7 strings. We're not using shields. Wind and wave, I can get rid of that. You know what I mean? Because I can get some rare materials from these that, see, there's an Adra. Steel grot plate. Not get anything from that. Oh, I can't break those down. Just have to kind of keep those. Never mind. I was able to get myself an Adra, which is pretty cool. Drawn of Winter. We'll get you +1. Stelgare's Pride. Let's upgrade my armor. +2. +2. And actually get my Stelgare's Pride to +3. Fine quality 3. And then that's Awakened Adra to get to Exceptional, so. But all of my weapons are +2. The Emerald Splitter can actually be enchanted further. So Withering Strike, power attacks deal high poison accumulation. A full combo attack deals high stun and poison accumulation. Ew, I kind of like that one. Poison to the roots. And then we can't do anything there. Cook recipes. So dark chocolate cookie. This seems beetle pie. And grog, I would like to make some additional grog, because that's what, based on the amount cured, helps cure poison, so. Cool. Make some sausage. Make some more sausage. We're gonna make some stew. More stew. Stew's really good, apparently. Just gonna try cleaning up my inventory a little bit here. I'm gonna make as much as I humanly can. Apparently, I can just keep making stew, guys. I can make a mariner's porridge now. Which does the exact same thing, but that's cool because it'll use up more of my ingredients. Well, which will in turn clean up my there we go. I can continue making lots of grog. Here, watch. Like, I'll make straight up 15 grog. I believe both guys want to talk to me. Crafting. We can upgrade our materials. Takes Adra to make Awaken Adra. Break down Awaken Adra, because that seems like something I should do. Yeah, I don't really need to upgrade anything. Both of these guys want to talk to me, so I'll talk to...
You know, I've heard dueling is popular in the Valiant Republics. You wouldn't think a public argument could feel as brutal, but I'll be damned if Giada didn't draw blood.
I'm surprised no one else backed her up.
I wish I could say the same. Living Landers can be contrarian and combative. That's what sends a lot of us here in the first place. But it's still hard to swim against the tide with your own people, especially when it means getting them to face a hard truth.
It's easier to take orders and fall in line, but sometimes you need a united front.
You can't mount an attack if you're questioning every detail of the battle plan. But what if you see you're charging into a trap? That's what I admire about Giada. She knows who she is and what she believes. She's got more clarity and conviction than I had at her age.
She has more clarity than you have now.
Hey, I am a willing victim of my own delusions.
Sometimes you have to cut ties. A home that compromises you isn't worth returning to.
Can we just talk about something else?
Marius, you weren't even part of this conversation.
Hey, don't worry. We're talking about Giada's situation.
Right. Like, what did you think I was talking about?
Anyway, this can't be an easy time for Giada, but I'm glad to have her on our side.
Alright, so talk to Kai. Let's talk to Marius.
Envoy? Well, that was interesting, right? That woman arguing about the crops failing? Standing up for what you believe against authority. I can respect that. Of course, my method would have been run away under the cover of night, never to return, but yeah, this works for her.
They're trying to ignore an obvious threat. She's right. They're trying to ignore an obvious threat.
I don't know. In my experience, it's always the snake you don't see that bites you. Anyway, there's clearly more going on here than a bunch of animancers sitting in dusty labs doing whatever they do all day. Beyond that, nah, I can't help you. Call me when you're back to facing real danger. Right, changing the subject. Oh.
Tell me about Solus.
What is there to know? Isolated keep full of Pargrunan wardens who patrol Galawain's tusks and argue about history. I left there 2 years ago and haven't thought much about it since. I doubt you'll ever have to go there anyway.
Ah. Obviously left on bad terms.
Oh, is that what you get from this? Well done, Inspector. You got your man. So why pry? Wouldn't you rather your wilderness guide be happy and unburdened by thoughts of his past?
Fine. You don't want to talk about it? We won't talk about it.
I appreciate that, Envoy. Anyway, what do you need?
Nothing.
If I must.
You can be a little pee-pee baby all you want. It's not going to help you. Probably going to be visited in my dreams again. So I'm not allowed to sleep at night.
The Adra stirs, a crackle of light in a withered field.
Back for more?
The bars stifle us. We cannot recall when last we spoke. Hollow faces in a line. What has come of this place?
Situation fear is dire, someone needs to help them. There's a mess, which comes from incompetent leadership.
A pack without a leader, a crown upon a shaken cub. We feel them. They bend and hone the essence of the earth. They draw from our veins like a well. What are these rituals?
They worship at the altar of progress.
A fish crawls on its legs.
Sure.
A harvest grows. The dead rise. What do they hope to achieve?
Trying to learn the secrets of life and death.
Lift the shroud from the wheel. They build walls in their hearts. Why do they not share what they make?
The world isn't ready for them.
Flightless bird resents the hawk. Time
Hair on my
flows
nose.
forward. Do they bring wonders or catastrophe?
Anything that can improve people's lives is worth the risk.
A bitter tincture heals. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. We have learned much. Dream of soaring wings in your repose.
Wonder how these conversations are gonna kind of come around. You know what I mean? I'm deeply curious as to the implications of all of this. Well, I guess I'm down here now. I was looking to see if there's anything in that crack.
Here they come.
You wanna shield bash? Man, I miss you. Again, I feel like companions could still be a little bit more useful in combat. Takes him forever to fight one enemy, you know what I mean? It's like I expect a little bit more from my companions. Come to think of it, no. Ooh. I don't remember any of the companions really from Outer Worlds. Which we will be playing the Outer Worlds on the channel before the second game comes out. That was a fun game, and I never played any of the DLCs. Nope. And then that's the sacrificial dagger.
It looks like that broke off. Wonder where it goes.
So that's Skyne. That's our next. Hey, I think I may have pissed them off. As I said. Now the big boy. Get in here and badly matched up over here.
That was fun.
Sorrow tails. How many of these I need to grab? That sufficed. Sweet. As I said, we might probably return to town. I want to sell some stuff. And then we are probably going to do the next story mission. As I said, I would like to grab our next companion. And we got plenty of time to explore after we do all that. Backpack skill. Alright, let's actually. Chuckles. We're in danger. Actually, I'm pretty convinced at this point that the main character, the envoy, is immune to Dream Scourge. It's just a feeling I have, but you know, you being a mushroom person and being a, you know, godkin, gives me the feeling that you are in fact immune to Dream Scourge, which realistically makes sense. You guys want it, I'm gonna give it, but
watch yourself.
Okay.
Take your best shot.
Trying to find the time to play all the games I want to play this year is going to be actually fucking insane. Pardon my French, but oh man, I'm attempting to really pull a rabbit out of the hat in terms of content creation and streaming and stuff like that. It's just like, ooh. Because of course, you know, I thought it was a good idea to start, I was like, oh, let's play all the Assassin's Creed games. And then I was like, yeah, I want to play all the Mass Effect games too this year before the new Mass Effect comes out. Because that was a smart idea to do too. Thankfully, we haven't started that. We're not going to play all the Dragon Age games. We played Veilguard and Inquisition on the channel. Those are the only two I'm really interested in playing. So both pretty good games as well. Like I said, we're not going to really dive into the Pillars of Eternity games. Avowed is kind of a one-off, as I would say, for this universe in terms of me. So I'm not really, you know, not really going to go super crazy and play all those games. Because there's Pillars of Eternity and then there's Deadfire. Jesus, I got dust. So.
And all godlike. I've heard whispers that one of your kind was here in the Living Lands. It is a pleasure to meet you. In case it wasn't clear, I'm the point of contact.
So I'm here, bounty to claim.
Diverus?
The Band Farms are clear as arbs.
I see. Then the other bounty hunters did not fare so well. I am glad at least to know of their fate.
That's all.
Perfetto. Return when you have more to claim.
Yeah, $750. That's a pretty good cash in. I'm actually here to sell stuff, madame. Fine arquebus, 2 fine bows, fine great hammer. But yeah, that stuff really isn't worth, like, too much money. It's actually kind of wild. Alright. Animancy method. So we're going to work on this. Is there... Just want to make sure there's... Nobody's in town. Okay. Who is that? Missing Rangers. I'm Belena. Two of them are to the south. Okay. Just trying to get a grips with how much traveling I need to do. A lot, actually, guys. There's a lot I need to do, but I want to travel there, but I don't want to set up camp, so I guess we're going to go to the farmer's market. I don't have need to set up camp right now. Bounties are great for cash collection. I mean, 750 bucks a pop, plus all the additional gear you grab. It's not bad. All right. As I said, I don't know. Oh, one of them is in town. So what we'll do is we'll consult with these two, and then we will head back in to go talk to that last one. So I was correct. Elia.
Envoy, a pleasure as always.
Giotto wants your opinion on the Dream Scourge.
Giotto Castel wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have a few theories, but no firm conclusions. I have to ask, is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town?
Banish is the word he used, probably to make it sound official.
That's our governor for you. Self-righteous even in his own ignorance. Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dream Scourge. But first, I need some help around the farm. I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and the Revenants can only do so much. They can't do complicated tasks, you see. Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo.
If you're talking about the Revenant in your barn, I dealt with him.
You did? That was quick. Poor Silvo. He was a bright, young Revenant, but
She's not even mad that, like, I busted in there and killed her Revenant without her even asking. Are you going to be alright?
I'll be fine. I've lost so many Revenants over the years, and I'm always such a wreck afterward. So, the Dream Scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my fields. This plague, as we know it, is a recent development. But I believe whatever causes it is older by far. Maybe even as old as the living lands. The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape, the Dream Scourge. They have a common ancestor. There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different from anywhere else I've seen.
Oh gosh, knocking stuff over, goodness. Some of your colleagues must have arrived at the same time. We need to find the source of the difference if there's any hope of stopping it.
But how to find something so well hidden? Can something so metaphysical even be found? Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. You are meant to be here. Toward what end, only you can say.
Fascinating. I'm sure Giotto will be interested to hear this.
Well, I'm happy to give her some good news for a change. You and Giotto are going to shake things up. As for me,
I need to clean around my desk, guys.
I am
Gracious.
my
I am
folk.
a freaking pigly. Level 10?
Been sleeping entirely too well lately.
I'm remembering what...
This actually gives me... Ah, shoot. It's level 15. I want to summon the bear. Unlocks... Oh, increases your equip speed by 50%. This is actually less necessary now that I've switched from using a ranged weapon. What is this? When essence is depleted, you make... Oh. Drop by or two. I don't need any of that crap. My companions don't have any skill points. Oh, sucks for those guys. We only have one godlike passive and a couple of actives. So Ranger, what is that? Power Slide. Your slides pass through enemies and knock them down. Interesting. Power Jump passive. Press crouch while in the air to slam to the ground, interrupting nearby enemies. The area of effect and amount of stun dealt is increased based on your fall height. Increase the stamina cost when blocking. Power attacks with maces and two-handed hammers deal 25% additional stun. Destroying things restores a small amount of health and essence. With excess converted to regeneration, melee power attacks can break destructible walls. I don't really see that being super useful. I could increase the damage of my two-handed melee weapons. Critical hits with melee weapons deal an additional 30% more damage. Their shot grants temporary health and taunts all nearby enemies. Reduce armor penalties even further. Health regen could just increase my max health by an additional 15%. And this is an additional 15%. Dagger, swords, and spears increases one-handed melee weapon damage. I'll just take that up to 2. Because dual wielding, of course, being my primary focus. Attack speed, action speed, maximum health, maximum stamina, second wind efficiency. Could increase my con. Intelligence? What is that? It's weak. Nonsense. Actually, I feel like I've got a pretty decent amount of health. Let's increase my stamina again. So it's funny, we have never triggered the second wind efficiency. Or second wind.
Find this place unsettling.
Mostly because I don't think I haven't went down in combat. The only time I've died is when I leapt to my death like a absolute genius. Because yeah, I'm so smart and graceful. Put the dang axe away. Ooh.
The great mystery is, are godlike blessed or cursed? The gods are silent on this question.
Neither. They just
You're sparkling.
Anything else is speculation.
I hate speculation. I have answers.
Aha. I remember I can swim in this, so I don't have to like worry about falling into the water, which I frequently do in video games. 'Cause a lot of video games are like, you can't swim. I don't need you dashing.
Did you hear the jump? Remy, look what I found. A genuine godlike.
Actually, I came and found you
Do you
guys.
think they can hear us?
Let's find out. Hello, me, Yvette. You friend?
Blink at them with incomprehension.
Remy, take a note. The endangered godlike's vacant gaze betrays an unquenchable thirst for violence. We heard that Giada partnered up with an outsider, but I had no idea you were a godlike. Fascinating.
Giata wants to learn about the Dream Scourge.
I suppose we owe her a favor. Or two.
Giata must have sent you to be our test subject. She knows how we adore your kind. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything Giata needs to finish her research. Deal?
I suppose you help me with the goodness of your hearts. Deal. Let's get this over with.
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next life? Next time you go around the wheel, you might not get so lucky.
Oh. I wouldn't mind blending into a crowd for a change.
Tired of being remarkable? Interesting.
My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, you are touched by the gods. Wouldn't you say that you owe something to the rest of us?
I owe you nothing.
No need to take offense. We merely seek to learn.
Oh, I thought of another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone?
Godlike can't reproduce? That explains a few things.
Oh, didn't anyone tell you?
No, no one ever mentioned it.
Well, this is awkward. Shame you had to learn it from us. Do you have an answer or not?
There are many ways to leave a legacy. Mine, hopefully people remember me in the ways I've touched their lives. Many ways, mine are none of your business.
Well, there's no reason to be rude. I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant insight, godlike. You're a credit to your dwindling kind.
Yeah, I wish you guys could have met the other one I put to the
So,
sword.
Giada wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Such has been her research of late. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Just give me the bad news.
There's no cure for the dream.
Oh, I should have said the bottom one. It said I want you two to stop practicing animancy forever.
Interested to learn that the Dream
Oh
Scourge
man, I
cannot
had such a
just
shitty
be
day.
studied in a lab. Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes to discover more about the Dream Scourge, a Pillar of Adra would be a good place to start.
Elia believes I assume you could do because nothing is ever that simple.
Ah, of course. The idea is a bit high-minded. Adra acts like a pathway for souls as they rejoin the wheel.
And the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, is it not?
So, just as Adra channels essence, so too may it provide a key to discovering more about the Dream Scourge.
Oh, wonderful, we're done here.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is anatomy. But we've taken enough of your time. Farewell.
Hurry, before they change their minds.
Yeah, it's...
I might have dozed off there for a bit. Were any of those words the ones we needed?
Dude,
this place could use a broom or two. Maybe a team of carpenters.
Anything wrong? Probably using me as an example. Pick on the new kid, you know? I'll be back out
talk to these guys. I'm not the most interested in talking to you at the moment. I have another mission I'm on. Oh my god. Speaking of further missions, there's someone here who needs my help. Hey, vessel flesh. Thanks, I assume. Meet the dank mushrooms. Now let's go pick up another mission.
7 in the past week. How am I supposed to live like this?
Anyways.
Ah, Ado. You've caught me at an unfortunate time. You wouldn't happen to be an animancer?
No. Don't tell me this has something to do with your unfortunate time.
I just need someone who can tame these damnable beings. If I have to chase down one more revenant, I'll lose my mind.
In your defense, I would want to catch a dead body anyways.
They can't even move fast, but I turn away for an instant and another one is gone. It wouldn't be so bad if I had any idea where they went. All I'm doing is wearing my shoes out.
We have to contain this before people panic. Sounds like a problem for Elia, not me.
Absolutely not. Her best student coming back to grovel? She'd laugh in my face.
Do academics ever fight over anything useful?
You're an Imperial envoy, no? You must know what it's like to have your reputation at stake.
No, honestly, everybody thinks I'm pretty cool.
You know, maybe there is something. Maybe I know where they went. I've caught them trying to shamble off to the nearby lake before. Revenants aren't very bright. That can't be a coincidence. They must be attracted to something. It could even have power over them.
All right, I'll humor you. What kind of something? I swear, if morbid curiosity gets me killed.
Nonsense. Revenants are harmless. It's hard enough making them useful. I'd look myself, but I don't trust the few subjects I have left. Oh, and if you find something, I'd be grateful if you brought it here. I want to see whether it leads the surviving revenants back. The only way to find out is to experiment.
Cool. Another mission for me. Yep. Yep. Check these houses out. I see glowies. Oh, there's actually a merchant down there, too. It's always worth going and talking to the various merchants. The hell is that noise? Dock beacon. Nice. Merchant Emilio.
Ah, I knew there may not be much.
Okay. I have quite a few lockpicks right now. I have 22 of them, so I don't really want to buy that. I'm gonna buy one of your awakened Adra, actually, because I think I have one of my weapons is actually getting pretty damn close to being upgradable. I'm so good with words, guys. I'm just so fantastic with words. I actually got a chance to use a really fun word the other day at work, and I was proud of myself. Ingratiate. Or ingratiate. I think it's ingratiate. I don't know. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. I'm hoping I use it. I know what the word means. I just, pronunciation sometimes being a pain in the ass. There is essence potions legitimately everywhere. Granted, I haven't really needed my health potions as much, so I don't really, I'm not like tripping over not getting as many health potions. All right, that was good. Okay, all right. Calm. Repeal the calamity in your memories, my good man. Jeez, oh frickin' beats. Something tells me I'll be taking this boat later. Probably swim over there if I wanted to. Well, I'm curious. Now I gotta come over here.
Hail, godlike. Come, indulge me.
That kind of scared the shit out of me. Hold up. Anyways, this looks interesting. All right.
A trial. My champion.
Switch it up. you. You're immune to poison, you're not immune to gigantic axe. Change where go. Oh, there's the champion. You are dreadfully annoying. Stop. I remember I can actually, with a two-handed weapon, I can block. Stop that, actually. Ah. You don't get to go anywhere. And good night. Hey guys, you guys need to...
Well done. The prize is yours, and our business concluded. Farewell.
Oh, this was certainly interesting. Horse cutter? This is what I'm talking about in this game, though. Is like, I'm like, oh, I wonder what's over here, and then all of a sudden there's just a skeleton who's like, fight my champions, and I got a reward for you, and you're like, what? Just look how much shit there is. The density. I would rather play a dense open world game that is. I turn around and there's cool stuff happening. I don't have to feel like I'm going around in circles, blah, 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 blah. We're actually going to try Horse Cutter out. I'm actually kind of interested. Full combo does high stun, hit steal, plus 10%. We actually haven't tried a great sword yet. Oh, it's bleeding. Okay, that's concerning. All right, we're gonna head back actually. Hey guys, remember how I said the only thing that's actually killed me is gravity? I stand by that. Actually, I fall by that. Freaking butt cheese, my guy. I gotta loot all this stuff again and go grab my sword. Thankfully, I'm just right here, though. That was, I'm not climbing back up there. I'm gonna be real honest with you guys. I'm walking away. But yeah, just like density though. The amount of stuff going on. I feel that way when I'm playing Cyberpunk. Is like I don't feel like anytime when I'm playing Cyberpunk, I don't feel overwhelmed. I feel that curiosity. I feel I feel more curiosity than anything else. Actually, because I deal increased bleed damage, it's just a random dead Zara puppet with some shmoney. But yeah, like there's a difference between like, hey, this is an overwhelming amount of crap going on. Oh my god. Hang on, I might be in love right now. Hang on. I am moist. I am the moistest right now. I think I really like this sword, guys. If your boy's feeling this, also, apparently I can make mushrooms bleed. Completely out of stamina. Oh, just in time, baby! You suck! I like this thing. I like this thing a lot. One thing about this game too, it's like the transition into dark interiors takes a second for like the game to auto adjust. Although shout out to them, I really did not want to carry around a torch. To be fair, I did not want to carry around a torch. I hate having to carry around torches in games. It's just, to me, it's like another piece of crap I have to carry around in my inventory that I don't want to carry around. Like, there's not... But that is also a compliment. Because it's like, hey, I don't have to carry a torch around, which means I have less just kind of nonsense gear I have to focus on. I can focus on just my equipment. Which to me makes me happy. Like I said, the less junk I have to keep in mind. Oh, there's more enemies. Dang. Really doesn't hurt me as much as it is just a little bit annoying. So I'll look at the map. I have no idea where I am. Let's kind of map out a little bit more of Maxime's claim a little bit. Beetle! Ooh. Well, that was weird. Oh, we are not alone. Gosh. Achievement Alpha Strike Protocol. Kill 15 enemies. What? 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 You guys saw what I was doing, right? Standing in a field swinging a sword around. There wasn't an ounce of stealth in anything I was doing. You know what? Not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. You wanna give me a free achievement? Sick. I'm mad about it. Not gonna question it. I've already questioned it enough. Alright. Oh. Doink. Nice. Yeah, grenades are fun in this, actually. A lot of the bombs and stuff are your throwables. It's actually quite fun and quite endearing. Oh, it's... Oh boy, I'm helping. You might not have anything, but there's some stuff over here for me. Okay, sorry guys. Distracted. Once again. By shinies. Head back to Fiorme Severno. Yeah, sword is actually bonkers. This thing is awesome. Let's stop in. I just want to sell some more stuff. Turquoise. Common dagger, common mace. Okay. I don't know if you have anything. So what's crazy too is I'm probably gonna have the potential to increase the amount of bleeding I could do with this sword, and that just like really excites me. Burp. Manto Pastor.
Oh, I heard there was a new arrival, but I didn't expect a godlike. Welcome to our modest workshop.
They're investigating the Dream Scourge. Ooh, this place is hardly modest. It's incredible.
Well, maybe to you, but I was educated in the great laboratories of Spirento, in the halls of experimentation. But you didn't journey all this way to hear me reminisce about the old country.
They're investigating the Dream Scourge.
Giada, what a loss. I owe that young woman more than I could ever repay. Unfortunately, I cannot do a lick of research while my equipment is underpowered and overworked.
Excuse me. Maybe we can help you fix it.
Ha! A novel idea, that. What I need is a stronger power source.
Is there any way we can help?
Perhaps, if you can help me find an appropriate battery of essence. I could use a large single block of Adra, but harvesting it is difficult in this environment. Oh, wait. One of our rangers reported that an Adragon recently died in a western grove.
Chris was saying the obvious. We're standing in front of a massive Adra pillar.
Indeed, but that well is almost dry. I need more. An Adragon's heart can hold an immense amount of essence. The grove is to the west, across the chasm. You can't miss it. The rangers say a Delamgon queen holds court there. You may be able to retrieve it without violence, but most Delamgon in these parts are hostile to Keith. So you can understand why none of us went rushing over there to find it when we heard the Adragon had died. Still, Delamgon queens can be reasoned with, so if you want to get the heart peacefully, try not to kill her guards.
So let's see. An Adragon. Adragons are ancient beings who are spiritually bound to an Adra pillar. They defend their home pillars until death against encroaching civilization explorers and anyone they perceive to be a threat. Delamgon are plant-like beings bound to ancient trees. While content to leave most adventurers alone, They have been known to lash out at settlers encroaching on their territory, or anyone they perceive to be a threat to nature.
Do be careful. Emerald Stair is not it.
If you can convince her to hand it over, I'll be more than impressed.
That sounds like a fun challenge. This sounds like a fun challenge, my friends. Alright, this one is going to be the challenge. Holy mess, we gotta go far, dude. Alright, if we stay...
Oh, it's you.
Paradisian rebel?
Leave me alone, alright? I'm not looking for trouble.
You're closely familiar. Were you with the rebels in Paradise?
Why? Are you going to kill me too?
Only if you gave me a reason to.
Nope, my old friend's already did a good enough job there. That damn fool Wolf with his head full of visions. When he wanted to resort to violence, I knew I had to leave. You did right. If a leader won't listen to reason, they can't be helped. I couldn't be part of that anymore.
What will you do now?
I can always find work in Thirdborn, or a ship to somewhere else. I'll figure out my own cause, I suppose. Same as you. Good luck out there.
I just came out of there. Oh, doink. Bridge right here.
Envoy, over here.
Who the hell are you?
Good. You finally showed up. I was worried you weren't coming. The name's Keeledge. Pleasure to meet you.
Whoever you are, I don't know you.
I can explain.
Quickly.
Hillguard sent me to Emerald Stair to keep an eye on this place. I had orders to make contact as soon as you arrived. I won't talk long. He only wants me to let you know I'm here. If you need to get word to the ambassador, I'm your man. Besides you and me, no one that I know of. No one working for Hillguard, anyway. But I can tell you that even if Inquisitor Ludwine isn't here, her Nightmare Squad is. Between you and me, I think they're up to something. Something big and bad.
Aren't they always?
I suppose. But this seems worse than normal. I think the scale of their operation is dangerous.
I see someone in Steel Grout. Find out what their base and report back to me.
All right. I suppose I can do that. Exactly how far do you want me to go with this?
I just want to know where they are. I'll take it from there.
Understood. Until later, Envoy.
He's probably gonna get himself killed. I'm gonna be honest. Steel Garrote is pretty damn nasty. Oh my god, dude. I can't even explain to you guys like what some of these like vistas look like to me. Like I see it and immediately my brain is like, I need to explore it. I need to get in there. I need to find everything. I need to run around in circles and find every goddamn little thing I can find, and it is a nightmare. So I don't actively go out of my way to play a lot of open world games, is because they kind of drive me. You are a fucking asshole, dude. Seriously? You really dashed sideways. That was the thing you needed to do with yourself. Was dash completely sideways when I was holding forward. He was like, you know what? You can jump sideways. And you're like, wish you wouldn't. To be honest. Oh yeah, he did.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
That sucks. Well, you guys are a little late to the party, to be very honest.
Someone up.
Says find Belena.
Out there. Hello?
Oh. Mieta de Silvio.
Please, I need... You're the Adiran envoy. I'm fine. I just need a moment. I've spotted a number of your people out in the forest. Steel Garot, I assume? Please, just continue on your way.
Please, I want to help you.
I don't need your help, envoy. Neither does Fior.
These injuries are painful, but they're not fatal. If you're careful, you can make it back to an outpost. Why are you refusing help from me?
If you must know, these injuries came at the hands of an Adiran raiding party.
That's a ratting party. That's a bit of a... There's an eye missing in that one. Well, let me give you a potion to help you get home.
Fine. Sorry. Thank you. This should at least get me back to Fior. Thank you, envoy. It's possible I met the one good Adiran today.
Adelaro's gone. It's a dream. We're all dreams now. Sweet.
I'm actually here for you.
Are you a fish too? Oh, the sardines shimmer. They swim in silver circles.
Something's not right with her.
Yes.
The Dream Scourge. Is this how it starts? She's probably the ranger Fidelio told us to look out for. Poor kid.
What's your name?
Belena sings on the breeze. We're Belena? Maybe you're Belena. Where's Adelaro? We need him.
Who's we? You're the only one here.
Whispers inside us know. Ask Adelaro. He sees the day and night of everything. Adelaro's face burst into violet when the dreams came. Red violets. He joined the others.
She's talking about another dream thrall. We better find him before he finds us.
She watched that happen to him. God.
A lamb taken from the flock. How do we soothe her?
Well, I've got an idea.
Your friends speak true. They know us. Help us.
Don't move. I'll tell you where I found you. You're going to die. All I can do is make it quick.
Sleep without dreams. Yes, sleep. We will rest under the trees. Soon the rest of Fior will be swallowed by dreams too. But tell us of Adelaro first. Where is he?
Don't worry. I'll take care of him.
If nothing else, you'll spare her from having to see it.
Find him. Give the lieutenant our badges. He swims in the bone and boar.
I know.
He calls himself Fidelio. He will understand our song. But Adelaro stumbles at the mouth of the river above us. Please, help us sleep soundly.
At least she doesn't have to watch him go.
If I ever get like that, put me down on the spot. I don't want to live like that.
Fair, dude. Sarb Camp, Adelaro's badge. As I said, we're not really out here to do that. I'm actually just... We're just gonna kind of go sharpish here. This would said my current goal. Oh, fast travel point. Is trying to just grab our next companion. God dang it. Ah, it's above me. It's like, I hear that. Kai has something he would like to talk to me about. It looks like we are going to run pretty much into the cabin we need from Kai, which is perfectly okay with me. That is 2 birds with 1 stone. Torque of the Warrior King. Unique amulet. +1 might. It's fine. Cool with our current, current everything.
Maybe they somehow wrap themselves up in an existing tree.
Not with the way this trunk has grown.
There. That's Thomas' old house.
This is
Wonder what he wanted me to find. Place feels different. He left something behind. Tama painted that?
Nice.
I had no idea.
Whale carving?
So much here reminds me of Tama. It's strange to be back without him. I still can't imagine what he wanted me to find. Say, what's that you're holding?
It's a carving of some kind.
Yeah, it is.
You okay?
Damn you, Tama. Damn you. I carved this for him years ago. I had no idea he'd kept it, let alone
treasured it.
All this time, I never knew. And he tells me like this, when he's long gone, leaving me with nothing but a piece of driftwood I gave him years ago.
You know he loved you. That's gotta be a good thing.
Would be if he just told me. I never gave him any reason to be coy. And we knew each other for years. We were close. I trusted him with things in my past. Things I don't talk about.
Well, did you ever tell him how you felt?
Did I tell him? Huh. I was a mess when we met. I'd been through the battles in Deadfire and a handful of mercenary campaigns since. I was a chewed-up piece of flotsam drifting to the living lands.
You can't blame him for keeping his feelings to himself, and you did the same.
Oh, I don't blame him. Tom always saw right through me. He knew what I was.
What's that?
A coward. I let him down. He was always there when I needed him. But when he needed me,
Stop. I doubt Tom would want you to do this to yourself.
I can't ask him now, can I? I'm sorry. I don't mean to take this out on you.
I just wish you were kinder to yourself.
You wouldn't say that if you knew. Never mind. I haven't talked about this in a while, so thanks for listening. It means a lot. Especially since you seem to have your head on straight. Let's keep moving. A little fresh air will clear my head.
Continued adventure. Yeah, sorry about that, boss. Life is, well, life is life. There's a lot going on here. Damn! Bears, give me the business. Wait, didn't they say something about not killing her guards? Ah, you know that symbol there that tells me that there's a bear. Now I have a level of curiosity. Hold up. We're bailing. Did kill one of the bears, which probably still was not one of the best things. Bad. Oh, their second win. These guys. Ah, mother. Well, you guys are over here fighting a fucking sporling. I'm over here fighting two stupid, strong ass. You guys were
Nice work.
not helpful at all in that fight, dude. Sitting there fighting a regular ass spore cat. Over here literally fighting for my life. Tweedledee and Tweedledum fighting one weak enemy, and I'm fighting two strong ones by myself. Like...
Gone in minutes. No wonder they're having trouble farming these days.
Tell you what, I'm gonna do that drop down I found, because I don't know if I'll find that a second time. Drop anything for me?
Nothing like a win with a good team.
That's particularly good down there.
Maybe we don't go inside the ancient creepy tavern. Just a thought?
Shrine to Sky. Nope, we're here. I'm going up. Marius, you are a wussy man. I would like to try and convince the tree queen that I would like to at least attempt to have a conversation with her. Odd for me, I know, but at the same time, I just feel like it'd be a very fascinating... God, shrine, totem base.
Looks like this thing's missing a few pieces.
Yep. I've only found one.
Probably want to take it back to camp and study it, yeah?
It gives me powers. Sick. Cool. We got the base for the next one.
Here they come. Here we go.
Alright. As I said, I don't really want to fight any of them on the route here. We are just going to make kind of a... This does not look like the route to go, guys. We're going to make a bit of an odd effort here. Who are you? Queen's Fury? I probably shouldn't fight you. They said don't kill any of her guards. Where's my grog?
This ends now.
Ah!
Take your best shot.
So, because I killed any of them, okay. So that's a message for you guys if you haven't made it here. Don't fight any of them. As expected, they are fire weak. Absolutely shredding me right now, dude. These tier 3 enemies are literally no joke. Shit. Oh, a bear now. Oh, we are in it. We are in it, guys. Oh, great. Now the queen is now pushed into the fight.
Feeling great.
Oh, great. Another Tempest. That is literally the worst thing that could happen to me. The Adragon's Heart. Oh, my fucking god, dude. The electric one is literally disgusting. So what? Nope. Oh my god. Holy shit, dude. She just jacked me up, dude. Fucking constructs. Okay, there's another one down. These damn constructs. I don't know who summoned them. Just gonna keep tossing fire over here. Oh my god, I'm way underpowered for this. Alright, constructs are down. Shit, I'm trying not to go too far out that direction, because if I go out the other direction, I will draw too much attention to myself. Oh, she is fire resist, so what I'm going to do here... Now bleed resist. Oh, cool. She can just teleport out of the, you know, grapple vines. Great. Yeah, we are under-equipped to be here. Oh, cool. Now she's just backed off and is blasting me with lightning. That's so sick. Should. Nope. Ring of minor deflection. That sucked. Garland of the Wild Groves. Yeah, that sucked a lot. That is not how I like to conduct myself in a fight, dude. Yay, dude. Yeah, I'm, to be honest, dramatically underpowered for that. Probably needed to be another level or two higher. And then I'm going to make an assumption that I also probably should have had at least some purple gear. Because she just... Her in combination with all of the minions, that was... I mean, I went down. Like, these guys, these tier 3 enemies are lumping me up. Alright, poison accumulation, cool. 3% damage reduction is not terrible. Health and essence regeneration from potions and food. +1 dexterity and parkour speed. Could have given me a good weapon or a piece of armor. That was all kind of poo. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I do have to technically get past everything. I still have to fight my way back, and lightning is insanely powerful in this game. Let's be great. Nope, can't activate that. Killing me. They are just murdering me to the highest accord. Like, you're back here fighting this guy. Like, they're summoning constructs, dude. Oh my god. pretty high damage, dude.
Everyone okay?
No! This sucks ass, dude. These enemies are so strong. I'm gonna burn through a tremendous amount of my resources getting through this area. Oh my god. Electricity was not on my horoscope for what these guys were gonna be capable of, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, you know, I probably should have used some more of this stuff, guys. Gonna be honest. At least one of these enemies is not the most horrible thing in the world I've ever encountered. Oh no, guys. Oh no, I ran past so many enemies that I have to get past them again. Yikes! That's all I can say. The fact that there is even tier 2 enemies left in this zone. So this must have been, I don't know if this is like the big fight of this zone, you know what I mean? If that's meant to be the boss. I would certainly hope so. I would certainly hope so. That is a tier 3 enemy that, this whole area is a literal hellscape. You know what I mean? This whole place sucks. I hate this place. So is this like a shortcut up here? Yeah. Alright, so, note to self, unless you are basically a stealth build, you're not getting in there quietly. So, oh, hello. That's another Skyne piece.
Take these things back to camp. You can fiddle with them there.
So I found the base and 2 of the pieces already, which is pretty good by all accounts. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? That was annoying. That was just... Sometimes I'm a little too fast. Well, we still have... Yes, you could have attempted to sneak through here. I chose a different path. Bolting. It doesn't work. Alright, let's clear up all the weaker enemies. I say as I fight a tier 3. What are you fighting back here, Queen Shield? Freaking parry. I don't know, I like the axe. I just can't get any cold accumulation. It does not feel like it builds up very fast. Which yet again sucks because, you know, being able to freeze targets would be kind of fun.
Quiet, Nimdut.
That did like nothing. Queen's Fury are the worst ones that fight. Jesus. Jesus.
You're not looking so good.
No, I'm not. Neither are you, so. See if that food's gonna keep me alive. Oh, my brother's calling me. He has horrendously bad timing considering we're a few minutes. we're close to the end of stream, but we aren't that close. We're just a few minutes away from. We're gonna wrap up here at 3 o'clock. Which he'll probably call me back in about 30 seconds anyways.
After you, Envoy.
Alright. That being said, I think we're going to just fast travel back to town. I'm not walking all the way back, because that just seems like a humongous waste of time. I wish the fast travel icon was a little bigger. So we'll go turn this in, and yeah, that was a horrible area. I hated everything going on there. And I would like to never return until at least I have some tier 3 weapons, because sheesh.
For an Adiran, you're very resourceful, and a more than capable companion for poor Giada.
Yeah, what it took to get that heart.
Nature is as stubborn as ever, I see. Fair enough. Here's payment for your trouble.
Skate digger.
Now that I've
demanded
got the
payment
heart,
for your services 5
thirsty
times.
Invention will drink deeply of its essence. All that's left to do is calibrate it. First things first. Let's have a look at your soul. I'm going to ask some questions to induce a metaphysical quiver.
Why are we doing this to me?
No, not to worry. Just testing your reflexes. Let's start with an easy one. You wake up on a beach, looking up into the sun. Your hands are covered in blood.
I wash my hands in the sea and leave.
All right. Let's try some word association. Tell me the first thing that comes to mind. Pendulum.
Clock.
Chrysalis.
Transformation.
Spark ignites a flame. An idea ignites a war.
Okay.
Hello? You still with me?
Sort of. I'm fine. Let's continue.
No, we should stop. This has gone far enough. Hey, let's go over your results. Your soul is like a piece of sea glass. All the edges are smoothed down. Quite beautiful, really. Your godlike nature is a marvel to behold.
Yvette and Remy certainly thought so.
God, my condolences. Those two are a handful, even for animancers. What I see is something entangled about your soul. An outside presence that both is and isn't a part of you. It's old, dark, and rather tricky to pin down. Very interesting.
Could be an old warranty. I've been in this. I need to trace it back to the source.
That would be closer to Giata's area of expertise. I'm sure she'd love to give you a look. Fascinating. Thank you for getting my machine calibrated again. But you came
That was
for
a
Giata's
hell of a
theory
mission, dude.
of the Dream Scourge. Between the two of us, she's on to something. Our farms are in great peril.
I know, I've seen it.
The essence has been drained from the land. Diverted. Like the flow of a river.
This suggests a purposeful motive, not some random act.
Purposeful, maybe, but to what end? Regardless, essence doesn't just disappear. It must be going somewhere. All I can tell you is keep looking. You'll find what you're after. As much as I hate giving people bad news, that's all I have. Please give Giata my fondest regards.
Sure thing, broski.
I'm getting a bad feeling about what we'll find.
Yeah, I'll be honest. He lost me when he started talking about souls. What did I miss?
Talk to Giata.
Are you as excited to get started as I am? Because I'm very excited.
I've met with all of the animancers.
Good timing. I'm about ready to get started. So, did you learn anything of particular interest?
It's older and stranger. We need a pillar of Aja might be able to connect the Dream Scourge to what's happening in the living lands.
Makes sense. You won't find a better source of energy. Look at us. Barely even started. And already we're making progress. Monto's machine is working, Elia will keep an eye on her revenants, and Yvette and Remy are providing us an alibi.
Are we studying the Dream Scourge or planning a heist?
Under the circumstances, the two are not so different. I needed those animancers for more than their expertise. Monto's invention nullifies spiritual interference. Having it up and running means we won't get any false signals. Whenever I tap into an Adra pillar, Elia's farmhands tend to get a little bitey. Thanks to you, they won't be a problem. And then there's Yvette and Remy, the governor's eyes and ears. In exchange for privacy, I gave them a test subject. I'd call that a good day's work.
Sounds like you've covered every detail and contingency imaginable.
Animancy takes a lot of preparation. You might only have one chance to run through an experiment. Now we just need the right equipment for the job. When my parents died, they left me their life's work. An invention like no other. The phantasmal focus.
Outstanding. Where is it?
Well, that's where I need your help. The problem is it's in the basement. I haven't gone down there since the accident. Since they died.
I'm sure everything's fine. It's just a spooky death basement.
I would get it myself, but I'm not ready to face what's down there.
What's down there?
Terrible mistake. The door to the basement is just outside, around the corner. Of course you.
Well, I mean, I was gonna end at 3, but we can't let this. I have to go find out what's down there. You guys know what I mean? Like, I have to go down there.
I'm glad we can spare her from having to go back.
Okay, walking into the basement of an animancer I just met. Right, feels great.
So did her parents become some sort of monstrosity? This is reasonably creepy. Come on, I'm like hitting the button. Holy. Oh.
I feel pretty certain that those people aren't supposed to be plants.
What a horrific fate.
Beauty reborn. A life of peace.
Thought there was going to be some sort of monstrosity waiting for me. They're just plants.
Guys, we can leave now, right?
Poor Giada. To think she's been living with this right under her nose.
I mean, there's a reason.
Anyone know what happened back there?
Oh my gosh.
Those were Giada's parents, or whatever's left of them.
So they're dead?
Or something like that.
Gods, I can't believe this.
You're back. You found it. You actually found my inheritance. Did you see my mother and father? Are they still there?
Whatever I saw down there is your business. We don't need to discuss
For
it.
the time being, that would be best. With the phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living lands. I can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way.
Good thinking.
The only thing we're missing now is an Adra pillar. And I know the perfect one. Naku Tedek, the old godless ruin west of Fior. There should be some equipment waiting for us.
Let's be off.
Before we head out, let's make the most of our time in Fior. No telling how long we'll be gone.
Oh, I'll be back.
I almost forgot. Someone gave me a letter for you. They said it was for the Envoy's eyes alone.
Do me a favor and keep this between us.
Why? Is it from your secret admirer? Not to worry. I know the meaning of discretion. And I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in small groups. Chalk it up to performance anxiety.
I'll send Kai back for now.
Oh, finally, some time to rest my feet.
Once we're all together, we should trade ghost stories. Best way to get acquainted. In the meantime, let's be off.
Giata. Giata uses animancy and understands the world around her. What the science of souls remains controversial. She believes the untapped essence of the living lands can and should be put to good use. She must prove her convictions by supporting the party in battle. Armed with the phantasmal focus, she draws on the spiritual currents of the living lands to heal and defend her friends. Sick. So, we're going to save right here. That only took a minute. I am very happy. But we've made very good progress. We've got our third companion. I'm very excited, which means the next time we play, we are going to be hitting exploration like nothing else, guys. We have this whole freaking area. As you see, we've barely touched anything. And we have a lot to do. We have a tremendous amount to do. And I'm very excited. So it's possible we might be able to get this all cleared up. In the next stream, we stream again on Tuesday. We'll be playing more Avowed. And I'm very excited. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure you're subscribed. And have a good Sunday. I hope Monday doesn't treat you guys too well. Bad is what I meant to say. Mondays never treat me well. I'm out of it, guys. I think I need to take a nap. But I appreciate y'all. Take it easy. Catch y'all later. Peace.